Homie. My homie. That was a good game. That was a good game. The Ravens have a good team. But Mahomes. Mahomes always outplays everybody. My homie. That was a good game, Mahomes. That was a great fucking game. E amanhã tem jogo da NFL. NFL amanhã, 6 de setembro, entre a Philadelphia Eagles e os Green Bay Packers. Disputado no estádio Neoquímica Arena. A partida histórica, primeira vez em solo brasileiro. Nada mais, nada menos que no estádio conhecido como Arena Corinthians. É a casa do Esporte Clube Corinthians, um dos maiores times do futebol do Brasil. NFL tomorrow in Brazil, baby. NFL tomorrow in Brazil. Brasil! São Paulo. I don't have a liking for the fucking Eagles. I used to like Mr. fucking Hail Mary himself, but, he left. Now, who do we have? Who do we have in... who do we have? Who do we have? Jordan Love. Jordan Love, atualmente, Philadelphia Eagles é amplamente considerado um dos times mais equilibrados em termos de defesa e ataque. Especialmente com o Jalen Hurts como quarterback. A defesa dos Eagles também é sólida, né? Principalmente em termos de pressão ao quarterback e defesa contra o jogo terrestre. Vamos ver, né? Mas eu acho que os Green Bay Packers, né? Eu quero os Green Bays. I hope the Green Bay Packers take over. I hope the fucking Green Bay Packers take over. What is this? What is this? Who's this guy? Quem é você, seu filho da puta? Quem é você, seu filho da puta? Vai tomar no cu, rapaz. Vai tomar no rabo, seu pilantra. Vai te lascar, filha da puta. Você e a tua mãe. We fucking speak three languages over here, motherfuckers. How about you? Aquí hablamos hasta portugalío, puta. No te preocupes. Vos no te preocupes, papá. How are you guys? How are you guys? Welcome to the green room. This is the Chocho Muchacha. How are you, Stacy Peach? I don't know what that means. Chocho Muchacha. Panocha Muchacha. Panocha. How are you? How are you? You know what? All I know is that I am fucking thirsty. Strum my guitar. Stacy, don't threaten me with a good time. Don't you come in here threaten me with a good time. It's been a while since I strummed a guitar. Since I strummed a guitar. Bring it. I've had these on ice for the past 3, 4 hours while I was watching the game. Yeah, I know. I didn't drink while I was watching the game. Do you like to party? Do you like to party? Does the bear shit in the woods? Am I looking for a good time? Stacy, Stacy, where do you live? Show me. Stacy and the Giant Peach, San Jose. Just a hop, a skip, and a jump. I'm in Burbank, California. Are you? Are you ready for a good time? Are you ready for a good time, Stacy? You don't know where Burbank is, Stacy. Uh, Southwest actually just opened up a new flight from San Jose to Burbank. Burbank, San Jose, San Jose, Burbank. Are you ready to fly down or what? Are you of legal age, drinking age? Are you able to drink? That depends. Depends on what beer you're drinking or what. Stacy, how about this? How far is your drive? Your drive from San Jose to Vegas? We can always meet in Vegas. That city is known to party. I don't know. Let's go to Vegas and party. Let's do this. Let's do this thing. Am I treating? Yeah, absolutely. Can you make your way to Vegas? I'll take care of everything else. You said I don't trust myself though. I don't even trust myself either. But you know what? Once I'm drunk enough, that drunk person takes care of me. Your friends think you're a whore. I think I'm a whore. So we're even. We're even. I know I'm a whore. Well, drinks, fun, fun, drinks. If it rolls, it rolls. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Right? This is what life is about, Stacy. You have 2 kids. How old are your kids? I only have one. He's 14 years old. He's 14. How old are you? No, don't tell me how old you are. 10 and 12. So if you had your first child at 18, you must be 30. But if you had your child at 28, that means you're 40. If you had your first child at if you had your child at 25, that means you're 37. So I say you had your baby between 20 and 25. or older? Did you have your first kid at 30? So you're 42? You're getting close. But you had your first child at 35, and now you're 47. Not that old. Oh, thank you, thank you. I feel so fucking young now. Not that old. How old do you think I am? 41. I'll take 41. Thank you. I'll take 41 any day. I had my child at 35, and and he's 14. Quick math. I'm 49. I, I have no I have no trouble telling you that I'm 49. I know I don't look 49. Oh, my hair says otherwise. My wife, my salt and pepper's here. My salt and pepper hair says otherwise. Other than that, this baby face is 35, 41. I'll take it. I'll take 41. Thank you very much. Thank you for calling me old, by the way. Hey, this old man can still party. You have no idea. I've been going to Vegas for the past, what, 2, 3 years? Let's make it happen. Are you backpedaling now? She's like, oh shit, I gotta stop texting. I gotta stop typing. Don't you don't you backpedal on me. You're not allowed to backpedal. You know what? There was a lady that's this is a 16-ounce glass. This is a 16-ounce glass. This is a 16-ounce beer. This beer should fit in this glass without spilling. Hold on. I'm probably more than you can handle. I was about to say the same thing. Watch. The top surface tension will not allow the beer to overflow. This is a 16-ounce beer. This is a 16-ounce glass. Until the last drop, it will not overflow. See the water tension at the top? It's not breaking. It won't break. This is a 16-ounce glass. You see how weird it is? It shows the water is above the rim. Ah, that was perfect. I am probably more than you can handle. I highly doubt that. I'm beginning to suspect that there is a slight chance he might be somewhat partial to Heineken. I don't know. I don't know what gives it away. How I don't know what gives it away. What gives it away? Give it to me, Stacy. I'm gonna tell you something. I am more than I can handle. Now, Stacy, let me ask you this. This is completely off subject. Completely off subject. I am 49 years old. I don't Well, this February when I turn 49, I'm frozen. What the fuck am I? Why am I frozen? Can you still hear me? Anybody? Can you still hear me? Can you type? Okay, I'm not frozen anymore. Completely off subject. I went to Vegas on my 49th birthday this year, February 5th, and my friend Robert, the times I've been going to his place. So he has this tall glass thing that he puts this little grass on the one side, and then you, right, you suck the essence out of this this weed, and right, the smoke that makes you smile. I It's not that I have grown fond of smoking pot because I don't smoke pot. I mean, I tried pot a few times. Now, have you done pot at all? Completely off subject. You don't have to answer. You don't have to say yes, no, or just say let's move on. I have smoked pot 3 or 4 times this year, and let me tell you, I think the last time I did it was the best fucking time. And I did it on one of the lives, and I was like, holy fuck, like I'm high, but this feels kind of relaxing. And I'll have a little bit left. I have a little bit left. I have just a little bit left. Just a little bit left. Are you a are you a football fan? Did you watch Mahomes? What a fucking game. Mahomes. I like Lamar Jackson. Don't get me wrong. I respect Lamar Jackson. I don't like the Ravens. I like Lamar Jackson. I love Mahomes, Kelsey, and and his his fucking tour, and his tour, his musical tour without even singing. I am going to have to start rooting for. I don't like. I don't. I have respect for all these quarterbacks. I'm a Brady fan. Brady left, so there's nobody else to root for. But Wilson just went to the Steelers. I did not know that. So Roethlisberger, for me, was one of the best fucking quarterbacks. This guy could do everything and anything, just like Lamar Jackson did today. Rushing, he don't give a fuck. He just goes for it. He goes he goes shoulder to shoulder. He just goes forward, right? He doesn't slide like remember Tom Brady. He would just slide in like, yeah, don't touch my fingernails, don't mess up my hair. Yeah, Roethlisberger was a fucking animal. I want to see Wilson now with the Steelers. That I cannot wait. Eagles, fuck the Eagles. I hope they lose tomorrow. Even though the Eagles have the better roster, if you will. Now, just because you have the better roster, I have not once paid attention to their practice. Are they doing? Will they do well? Is chemistry there? Right? Jalen Hurts. We already know he was there last year. What about the other guys? So, I mean, at the end of the day, it is a team effort type of thing. Are they gonna come together and pull through? It is. Brazil, I I don't know. Do the question is this: do teams allow their players? And I'm pretty sure if they do go eat somewhere, they all go eat at the same place, right? So there's no surprise. There's no surprises, if you will. Or do they not go eat anywhere until they play? So they take their own chefs, they cook their own meals, right? They do their own meal preps, so that the whole food poisoning shit doesn't happen. Do they take their own water? I mean, I lived in Brazil for 4 years. Don't get me wrong. It's not that Brazil is a third world country, and no, São Paulo is a pretty advanced city. It's very. Oh, you like basketball? I like basketball too. I mean, come on, you can see my basketball up here. I like the Lakers. I like the Lakers. I just don't like LeBron. I think LeBron came to the Lakers and he fucked everything up. He fucked everything up for the Lakers. LeBron is your favorite player? I mean, he's a good player, but he's not a team player. He's not a team captain. He's not a role model. He's just there to make points. He's like the bearded lady at the circus. Am I hating? Do I hate the guy? No, I just don't like the guy. He sells tickets. That's all he's good for. That's all he's good for. Selling tickets. So am I mad at the? I just don't like the guy. I don't like the guy. Every time he opens his mouth, he can't fucking speak proper English. Anybody else above him, and I don't know if he wants to be better than LeBron and better than Michael Jordan, which I'm pretty sure he does. He will never be. He never reach Michael Jordan's level of achievement, right? The amount of the amount of rings. See, the NBA was made for championships. LeBron is not the best player ever. No, no, he's the player who has the most points. Yes, the best players are the ones who have more achievements, as in rings. Those are the best players, right? The NBA was made for rings, not achievements. You can stay in the NBA for 40 years and play ball and just keep shooting. You're gonna outscore yourself in the world. But have you won the most championships? The NBA was made for championships and not for awards to see who throws the most 2 pointers, the most 3 pointers. That is that is not what the NBA is made of, right? But if you put down who has the most rings, even even Robert Ory has 7 rings with different teams, by the way. So I would call him the GOAT. Let's go back to Celtics. Mr. What's his name? He just passed away this year. 11 rings. So I mean, is LeBron the best player out there? No. He's a great fucking athlete. Don't get me wrong. He's a great athlete, but he's not the best player. Define best player, right? I would define the best player on off the court, cordial, most rings. He is good with a microphone, proper English. Michael Jordan, even though he's black, he never talked to you like he was part of a fucking gang. Kobe Bryant spoke four languages: Italiano, Español, English, and I think he spoke French. Or am I mistaken by Gaelic? I think he spoke some one. Maybe it was Greek. I know he spoke more than three languages. I speak three. So respect for those players who speak more than one language. Luka Doncic, he speaks three languages: Serbian, Serbian English, Espanol. He is fucking fluent in Spanish, and he's fluent in basketball. So you're gonna tell me that LeBron is the best player? LeBron can barely fucking say Taco Tuesday. That's all he knows how to fucking say. So is he the best player? No. All around, you have to be good at everything, on the court and off the court. He's a piece of shit on the court, and he's a piece of shit off the court. So, but he's a wonderful athlete. Don't get me wrong. That's pretty much all he has: athleticism. For somebody to fucking tell me otherwise, I mean, if you can prove me wrong, by all means. And I don't hate the guy. I mean, I hate the way he speaks. Bro, you're so fucking rich. You're so fucking rich. This guy allows kids to further their education by giving them, scholarships and further their education, and they go on to better and I mean, I wouldn't say better schools, because if you take all the schools that he has funded, none of these kids apparently have passed certain tests that are state mandate, or the standards have not. They, he has opened schools that once you test the kids on how they're being taught, they don't even reach that standard of learning according to the results of the children in those schools. But then again, this guy can't take his own fucking money and educate himself, because he still talks like he just came out of the fucking ghetto. So he's the richest guy in the world. You can have all the. I read this one time in Brazil in a little dollar, but it was in Portuguese. It was a dollar. Like the dollar is worth more than the fucking money in Brazil. So money can buy you a church, but will never buy you religion. Money can buy you a hospital, but will never buy you health. Money will buy you a school, but will never buy you education. Money will buy you a hospital, but will never buy you health. Money will buy you a book, but never money will buy you a library, but it will never buy you wisdom. Money will buy you a toy, but never buy you happiness. So all these things, it's like, God damn, the fucking those subliminal messages. And I'm like, you know what? That stuck to me. I remember that dollar and that message. And I'm like, you know what? It applies to some people out there. I suppose it applies to me. Fuck, I sometimes forget to practice what I sometimes forget to practice what I preach. So, Stacy, coming back to your favorite player, do you still think he's the best player ever? He's not. To you, maybe, but I would want to ask you additional questions. When did you start watching basketball? Right? Not because I want to bash you. No, no, no. By all means, I want to understand why you think he's the best player. When did you start watching basketball? I I don't know what else to ask because I think that's the most important question. When did you start liking basketball? Oh, when he joined, you know. It's like, where'd you go? Where'd you go? You're not responding. Um, MJ is the GOAT. Yeah, Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Remember I told you I don't say this. I mean everybody says greatest of all time is defined by most winnings on in the championships. So who has more who ha, who has won more rings with the same team? MJ. Who has who hasn't lost in the finals? MJ. I mean there's so many accolades that LeBron has, but none of them are at the top of more NBA titles. He doesn't have that. So for him to become the GOAT, he would have to have more awards than Michael Jordan, and he doesn't. But by all means, I'm not trying to shit on your parade. No, I'm just trying to state the obvious, right? The facts. But if you think he's the GOAT, that only that only means that have I ever met LeBron James? I don't have to. I don't. I wouldn't. I don't have to meet LeBron James to just because I if I so you think if I met LeBron James I would say, "Oh my God, you're the GOAT. How are you, GOAT? Yes." No, I've seen I've seen I've seen Kobe Bryant in person. I've seen Shaq in person. I've seen Shaq. Give me $50 tip. I've seen Shaq. I've seen Kobe. Fuck. Oh, I've seen mostly Lakers because I used to go. I used to go to a lot of Laker games. So I ran. We were in the same path in the same room with a lot of Laker stars. I never took pictures of anybody, but I remember seeing them. Um, yeah, I wouldn't want to meet LeBron James to begin with. Nothing in my heart says I want to meet LeBron James. I always wanted to meet Kobe Bryant. I never met him. I saw him in close proximity, but never got the opportunity to meet him. I remember speaking of actors, of artists or stars, if you will. I used to work security for this particular company up in Universal Studios, and there used to be a store called Sam Goodies. If you don't, if you're, you're close to my age, or you're close to that age where you know what Sam Goodies is, right? The CD store. So Sam Goodies was going to have a a your sign your CD type of thing with Enrique Iglesias. So they gave they gave me my spot. I was going to be a particular entrance, and we had different spots that only people would come in through one spot. People would exit through another spot. There was no point. There was no other point of entrance other than A or D, which was the back door. And I think the artist that this day decided to come in through A. I have no idea why. I have no idea why. But when he came through A, it threw everybody off because then people started. Something happened. I remember something happened that we had to literally shut the doors to the establishment. It was up in Citywalk. I said, close doors, close doors, close doors. So we closed the doors. The girls that were inside were trying. I don't know what. Why do you want to fucking try to rip his clothes? I mean, it's not that they were fucking trying to rape him, but why would you want to harass him? Like you're already in front of him. Just stay there in front of him. But don't try to accost him. You know what I mean? Don't try to hug him. Don't try to touch. That's like fucking weird. Like just stay in front of him. Like, hi, I'm your big fan. Yeah, I'm not here to hurt you. But they want to fucking. And I told them, Enrique, tenías que haber entrado por atrás para evitar esta pendejada. So he just shrugged it off and like, but of course he blamed it on us. Like, oh, you guys aren't fucking security enough for this fucking thing, and it was canceled, fucking right away. Get the fuck out of here. Now he lost control. Now the fucking crowd. There's no crowd control outside. So there's crowd control inside. LeBron brought a championship to the Lakers. It was the weakest type of, the weakest type of championship. And Daniel, Stacy, LeBron brought the only championship to the Lakers inside that fucking bubble when the pandemic was happening. I think that was like the weakest championship ever. I can't stand when people say, voy a salir para afuera. No, forget about that. Voy a subir para arriba. Voy a bajar para abajo. It's the same thing in English, bro. That's why it's like my fucking pet peeves in English. I'm going up north. Well, you're going north. North is up. Why do you say you? Why do people say I'm going up north? North is up. You can't go. I'm gonna go down fucking north. Up north, it's already you're going up already, right? People say, "Yeah, I sent her an email. She didn't reply back." Replying is already answering you. Don't say reply back. Replying is already giving a message back to you. Reply back. What the fuck, dude? People, I should fucking start. I should start just wearing a fucking white glove and just going, whoosh, bitch. Yeah, I'm going down south for the summer. South is down and down is south. Why do you have to fucking say that? Tomorrow's game in Sao Paulo, baby. Yes. I recorded a promo. Earlier using this platform. And I said, o jogo da NFL amanhã entre o Philadelphia Eagles e Green Bay Packers vai ser disputado no estádio Neoquímica Arena, em São Paulo. A partida histórica vai ser a primeira da NFL em solo brasileiro. O estádio Neoquímica Arena, também conhecido como Arena Corinthians, é a casa do Sport Clube Corinthians Paulista, um dos maiores times de futebol do Brasil. That is fucking Portuguese, baby. That is Portuguese. Corinthians is my fucking team, bro. Corinthians is my fucking team. Corinthians is my fucking team. You know, Portuguese is like a mix of Portuguese and Spanish. It's like a gym, like a is it jambalaya? It's like a jambalaya of words. Spanish doesn't Spanish don't use Spanish doesn't use nasals. French uses nasals. Uh, uh, eh. Portuguese sausage is pretty good. Linguiça. You mean linguiça? No, Portuguese is a blend of Spanish and French because French has the right has the nasals, the nasal vowels. So Portuguese has the same thing. Portuguese is the same thing. It has the they use the nasal vowels. Uh, eh. Yeah, it takes a while. Yeah. São, São, São Paulo. I I I love Portuguese, brother. You have no fucking idea how much I love Portuguese. Every time I meet a Portuguese woman or a Brazilian woman for that matter, I have always been lucky to meet beautiful women, and I melt for these women, bro. The best part is when I speak Portuguese, they're like, "Wait a minute, wait. Your Portuguese is so fucking perfect, but you have an accent. Where's your accent from?" I'm like, "Well, I lived in Brazil in the northeastern part, so I have like a nordestino accent." What is feijoada? Feijoada. Well, that's not how you write it, but I understood what you want. I understood what you typed. She typed in. Look. I can't. She typed in fish, right? Fishwada. Fishwada. So that's not how you write it, but I'll tell you how you typed it. How you feijoada? Feijão is frijol, is bean. So feijoada is Feijoada. Feijoada. Now feijoada is a peasant dish in Brazil that is a fucking delicacy. So feijoada, how feijoada became to life was when the slaves were eating their beans and the masters were eating their lavish meals, right? The steaks, the sausages. That's where the linguiça comes in, right? So the slaves would only eat beans with rice, but then the the workers after hours would bring them the leftovers, the pieces of meat that they wanted to eat. So they chopped them up and they threw them in their stew, in their bean stew. So feijoada became that peasant dish of boiled boiled beans, and they would throw in the leftover meat from the master party. The linguiça pieces, the picanha pieces, rib pieces, riblets. But it was mostly meat. Nothing else but meat. They were just leftovers, but they were just cut in smaller pieces, and that's how feijoada was born. So feijoada is like a peasant dish, but feijoada means like a bean stew. Yeah, Anthony Bourdain ate that. Yeah, I remember that. So that's what feijoada is. It's a bean stew, but it became a peasant dish. I love eating rice and beans. Is my fucking favorite, brother. If I could eat rice and beans every day, I'm a fucking happy camper. You love Mexican food, but see, Mexican food in the United States is not Mexican food. It's just Americanized Mexican food. If you really think about it, unless you go to a traditional Mexican restaurant. Now, let me ask you this, Daniel. Have you tried tinga? Tinga. That is traditional Mexicano food. When the owner of the restaurant made me some tinga tacos, hermano, es una mierda de que te perdés. You're like, what the fuck? I've tried every fucking plate except tinga. When he said, I'm like, wait, tinga and pinga are almost the same. Like, wait a minute. Daniel, have you seen this, Daniel? This is a 16-ounce glass, right? This beer fits in this glass. Shit, you can't see the fucking glass. Hold on. So the rim is right here. I can't fucking move the fucking camera. I can't even lift it up. So what I'm saying is this beer fits perfectly in this glass. This is a 16-ounce glass. So now let me show you how this 16-ounce. This is science. Look, without even this is no head. This is no head. This is no head, brother. Look, if I give this head, then it won't work. I'm gonna put it right here so you can see it. Look at the tension on the top of the glass. It won't spill. Look, 16 ounces into the glass. But you see, this is a 16-ounce beer. This is a 16-ounce glass, and it didn't spill. But if you pay attention to the top of the glass, it's like it's like concave. It's like, why is it not spilling to the sides? Right? That's crazy. I don't like no head. I like two finger head. But you see what I mean? Look, it's a 16-ounce beer. It fits in a 16-ounce glass. Look, I served it on. Look. No other drops. I can't pick it up though, so I gotta do this. See, my lips broke the tension, so it slips in my mouth. Now, let me ask you this. Now, Daniel, did you know this? This is when you serve your beer. When you serve your beer, when you serve your beer without head, and then you tap it, then it all comes up. I know I can't do it. I can't do it with this. It has to be a fucking glass. Hold on. You see how the gas comes up? See the head? There it goes. See now we're talking. There's your head. See? There's your head. But normally you wouldn't see that. Look, there's your head. There's your, right? Isn't that fucking crazy? Be careful, don't break the bottle. But you see that? You can actually get the head after you serve the beer. Look. And I know there's a better way to do it. As a matter of fact. See? Look, there it goes. Do you see what I mean? Andrea D'Amico, how are you? We are we learn shit every day, Daniel. Why does it have to be glass? Because if I use metal, I don't think metal works. Metal will probably fucking break the glass. Metal, I think the fragility of the shaking of the glass with glass, like the vibration of the glass, gives it that. I can't hit with anything else. You see I'm holding it with my hand, right? I hit it with the metal, nothing happens. But if I hit it with another bottle, there it goes. Look at that. There it goes again. Look at that shit. That is fucking cool, dude. My hand wouldn't my hand wouldn't fucking vibrate the glass. Glass and glass vibrates. This isn't. I'm actually taking the vibration from this to my hand. Don't break the glass. I know. It's called the vibrato, Daniel. It's the vibrato. Remember when you if you hold the glass and you do this, what does it sound like? Your hand is complete. Your hand is taken away from this. Now, if I put it down and do this, you see how it changes? You see how it changes? I'm gonna put it on this other thing. If I hold it with my hand, you see how sharp it is? So I'm cushioning the sound. I'm not supposed to cushion the sound. But if I do it with glass, it doesn't. I don't cushion the sound. It just vibrates glass to glass. Fucking crazy. Physics is crazy. Andrea says, "Don't break the glass. That will be a real mess." I haven't wet myself in a long time. I would actually be happy. Andrea D'Amico, how are you? How did you? You know how I discovered this, and I didn't discover it. We used to do a certain type of fucking thing with our friends just to fuck with them. If you do this to your friend, next time your friend is holding the bottle, right? You're drinking his beer. Let's say your friend is nonchalantly drinking his beer, right? Or before he even takes his fucking first sip, do this to his beer, dude. It'll start fucking. It'll be a spout out of his. If he doesn't drink it right away, half his beer is gone. Try it next time with your friend holding a bottle, and just do this. Tap it. His fucking beer will start going out of fucking control, like Claudia. Yeah, squirting everywhere. Squirting everywhere. The vibration in the glass. See, glass is so fragile, but at the same time, it is so strong. It holds those vibrations. It holds the vibrations, so it vibrates and it resonates, and then it just shakes it up. It shakes the bubbles. So glass is not only strong, but it's also fragile. I mean, you see how crazy that shit is. Andrea D'Amico says I'm good. So am I, Andrea. He says you're like I'm a drunk fucking physics professor. This one time when I got drunk, I said blah, and oh shit, my beer grew. Did you have to shave in the morning? I said no, my beer grew a fucking head. My beer, my beer. That is pretty cool, isn't it? I I mean I've seen it before, but you know what happens? The more you do it, the more flat the beer becomes because you're taking out the el cuerpo efervesciente. You're taking out the effervescence. You're taking out the fucking carbonation. That's all you're fucking doing. Carbonation is supposed to stay in the fucking beer. Burp it out. People say, "Oh, I get bloated." Bitch, eat some fucking. You know what you do? You say, "Hey, bud, here's $5." You give your bartender $5, and you say, "Hey, can I get some of those fucking uh, dirty onions? Yeah, the little onions they put in the dirty martinis. Pop some of those in your mouth. Once they go down the fucking chute, you'll be burping like you have no fucking idea. Like, that's it. You're done. You burp. Now you have fucking beer space for another 10 beers. But when you do that, look at this shit. Flat beer. Flat beer. I just drank flat beer, and I served myself. You saw what I served myself Heineken, the good shit. I watered this shit. I watered my own beer down. I watered my own. I watered my own. Jesus Christ. Now we're talking. Look at this shit. Now, if you do this while serving it, the only carbonation in this lunch is the one you served and not the one you poured. The one poured is still there. So, like, okay, I like that. Heineken Silver is like one of the fucking best beers. I actually read a report this morning. Some guy on, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Some guy on MSNBC. Look at what page this shit is. Hold on. I think it's MSNBC. I forget what it was. MSNBC. What the fuck was I talking about? MSNBC was talking about. Bud Light's better. Hey, brother, if you like Bud Light, I'll cheers to that, bro. Bring your Bud Light. I'll bring in my fucking Heineken Silver. We'll drink together and we'll have a fucking good time, brother. I'm not saying Bud Light is bad. Bring it. Drink with me, brother. Bring your beer, I'll bring mine. And we'll have fucking carne asada. How about that? Sing kumbaya. We'll have a great fucking time. Why does my room smell like fucking shampoo? Who's taking a shower in my fucking... Hey, bro, I'll drink with you, bro. I have no fucking hate for your beer. Everybody's palate is different. You may love Bud Light. And I'm like, I like this one. But fuck it. Let's get together. Let's drink. You drink all yours? I did not fucking drink during that game. My homie, baby. My homie. Mahomes took that fucking game. I like Mahomes. There's been like soap in my fucking room. Why? Am I missing something here? Something burning? Something smells like soap. Oh man, dude, I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, I hate that part. I thought they tied the game. Like, holy fuck, he caught it. And then I saw the toe. I'm like, nah, that's that's too much. That's too much to handle. Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, bro, what the? Why is my brother? It was one of those fucking things where if you can, if you can say that the NFL is rigged, maybe it is. But at this point, you were supposed to fall 1 inch before, and it would have been the perfect fucking script. So can you say it's scripted? I don't fucking think so. He says, I swear, it was his big tone, and I didn't mean to come inside, baby. Now we have 5 kids. We have 5 kids. I didn't mean to come inside. I know I pulled out, but we have 6 kids. We'll try again next time. It's dude. It's exact. It doesn't matter how like you can pinpoint that. You can pinpoint that shit. You're like, "Hey, he's not in, but he's not out, but he's yeah, we're pregnant. Fuck. No, what I'm saying is that you can't script that part. where you where he stepped on the fucking line. You could have scripted. This guy's gonna go to the end zone and grab it right where he's supposed to, and that part is the one that fucked it up. I don't know. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? That particular part is like, no, you jumped. Fuck. You know what I mean? It's like, is it or is it not? So it makes you scratch your head. Like this time, it didn't fucking fit the script, but every other time it does. I don't I don't believe in scripts. I don't believe in any of that. Like people who watch my shows and say, I think this guy fucking read the script. I don't. I don't. I don't read it. I don't read any scripts. Right? That game, you thought it was scripted, but at the end, it's like, dude, what the fuck? So I'm watching the game. Now let me ask you this: I live in an apartment building. I have two bedrooms, one bath. I have one of those sleeper energy savers. Like I am one of those guys who likes to save as much energy as possible. The light bulbs are changed. We have the energy saver bulbs. There's certain power units that we have. Like we always leave a fan on in one of the rooms, or the living room. We leave a fan on. But this evening, so I have my indoor AC. The TV is off. All these lights are off. I'm watching the game on the TV, and my breaker goes off, but not the main breaker inside the apartment building. Like the main breaker, like on the bulb on the electricity bulb, and I have to go downstairs to switch it. What would make that motherfucker go crazy? So I'm watching everybody else's discs, and they're all traveling like slow, right? And I'm paying attention to everybody's discs. So the other one's going like this. The other one's going like this. This one's going like this. Well, maybe he's not home. Maybe he's just, maybe his lights are on. His whatever the fuck he left in his bathroom on. His his alarm clock. His refrigerator is moving like. And me, I'm thinking, I only have I have an AC in my room. I have an AC in the living room. Everything else is LCD. I was watching TV, but it's off. My son was playing video games, and my fucking ring is going like this. And I'm thinking, wait, what the fuck is happening? Like, why is mine spinning like it's out of fucking control? Where everybody else outside has their AC on, right? This particular AC is supposed to be pulling the same amount of energy as a TV or the next mini fridge, but not to fucking trigger my. Like we were lights out. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck is happening? I don't know about electricity, but my friend does. I'm gonna call him tomorrow to have him fucking check this shit because I think there's something fucking triggering more power than than than, than before. My friend Julio, who you got tomorrow's game, brother? I don't fucking like the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles. I am gonna give it to I. I don't like the Eagles. Um, Jordan Love. Jordan Love, even though I mean I've never liked the Eagles to begin with, but Aaron Rodgers has always been that one fucking player who has always stood out. He has always stood out, right? You got to give it to Aaron Rodgers, Mr. fucking Hail Mary himself. That play will always, forever and ever. I call him Mr. Hail Mary himself. Aaron Rodgers is what football should be. You know what I mean? The Eagles, Jalen Hurts, what he's what 3 years, 2 years with the same team. He's a beast, right? Now, Jalen Hurts. Now, according to the rosters and the academics and the statistics and all, the Eagles have the best roster than any other fucking team. But when you're playing on the field, are they going to have the chemistry to beat that other fucking team that has been together or a half together, or the only person there brand new is their quarterback, but everybody else is already tied into the family. But when it comes to Jalen Hurts, now he has different players. Is the chemistry going to be there, right? And I'm like, you know what? I'll go for the underdog this time. I'm going for Aaron Rodgers' team. I will. I'll go cheeseheads. I'll go cheeseheads. Cheeseheads will take the fucking first W, even though if you do remember how the Eagles started, their winning streak started at the beginning. This time, I think it will be a little bit different. I think so. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely correct. Kansas has done so good because they all click together. Yeah, exactly. That that electricity has to run within, and I think Kansas is one of those teams that has shown that has showed that time and time again for the past 4 or 5 years. Right? It was 5 years ago that they made it to the Super Bowl with Tom Brady, and I 5 years ago when he made it to the Super Bowl with Tom Brady, I said, "You are the next GOAT. You're the next GOAT, bro. I hope you fucking win this game so you can show the world who the next GOAT is." And he fucking buckled, bro. He buckled so fucking bad. But at the same time, you know what? It's you're earning experience, right? Somebody knocks you down 6 times, get up seven. Fuck it, I'm ready, bitch. You know what I mean? That type of thing. And I'm like, fuck, I like Mahomes. Brady is like, that was his one before last. I'm like, yeah, I don't think he's coming back. And he came back again, like, fuck, Brady, just, dude, fucking let somebody else fucking shine. And here I am, fucking Brady, Brady. I'm a fucking Brady fan, bro. Look, I'm gonna show you Brady and Gronkowski. Brady and Gronkowski, baby. you said you said what? Okay, he was gonna go. He was gonna be goaded when he planted the Michigan flag in the Ohio State Stadium. ah, fuck. I like to have fun, brother. I like to have fun. Yeah, but if you think about it, if you think about LeBron and Brady, Brady has been there long enough and has won the rings. LeBron has been there long enough, but hasn't won any fucking rings. So Brady is the GOAT. LeBron will always, forever chase to be the GOAT. He's just a spectacle. LeBron is the bearded lady at the circus. You want to go watch it because it's there. I don't fall for that. I want to go see a real fucking player, right? A real MVP, not somebody that just not a team who just brings a player for to sell tickets. That's all he was brought in for, to sell tickets. If they would have brought him in to win championships, we would have had our third championship this year. This is going to be his fourth year or fifth year, or whatever. They won one in the bubble. The bubble was so fucking shady as fuck. That shouldn't even count. LeBron is a great athlete. That's all he will ever be. He outscored everybody else. It would be a travesty if he didn't. And mind you, when he outscored Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, let me tell you, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar only shot one three-pointer in all his career, and it took LeBron a few a year or more to outscore him, even though the other guy never shot a three-pointer, even though the other guy was shooting. Anyways, without throwing anybody under the bus, all I'm saying is longevity is not about being better. If you're there the shortest amount of time and you win the most fucking rings, then you're off to a good ending. Kobe Bryant, how many rings? Kaching. Michael Jordan, how many rings? Kaching. With the same team? Yes. Both. LeBron, yeah, doesn't sound the same. No, not Larry Bird. Not Larry Bird. Um, well, he passed away this year. He had 11 rings on his fucking 13 rings, 11 rings. Celtics. What is his name? Fuck. Somebody help me. I know. I'm one beer too many. You know who I'm talking about. Celtics. Yes, the same guy. That guy. He is the fucking goat. But see, you and I were not alive to watch him fucking play. Because if you win with all those fucking rings, for me, you're the goat. But see, kids these days don't like to rely on the background of where the NBA comes from. Like, no, it doesn't matter. It only starts from when I started watching it. Yeah, but the NBA started way before you. So Larry Bird, yes, he's good, but he's not the good. He died this year. What the fuck is his name? Yeah, it's not who I think it is. Or it's not who you think. Um, Larry O'Brien. Larry O'Brien. That's it. All right, let me take a leak. Hold on. Dude, is this shit? Yo, my question is, how the fuck are you doing? I have a question. I do have a question. I have a fucking question. I have a question. Can we get high? I want to get high tonight. Fuck yeah. Is there a song you like? Is there a song you would like me to play? Andrea D'Amico went to bed, and I forgot to say goodnight. Fuck. Andrea D'Amico, I fucked up. I didn't see your message. I apologize. My peach. Where's my peach? Where's my peachy peach? Tony, how are you? Yeah. Peach. Peach. Peachy. Peach. My peach. You never told me. So the other day I tell my son's mom, I say, hey, you know what? One of these days I stepped outside. I went out on the street and I took two puffs and I came back in. And I said, you know what? I was okay for the fucking first 5 minutes. And then I just boo. What the fuck just happened? Holy fuck. What time is it? 11. 11:15, 11:30. I get this allergy. Is it what the fuck is it's always at this time, right? I recorded this so many times. It I have recorded this multiple times, and it's always happened at this time, 11:25, 11:30. For some fucking odd. Why though? I have no idea. And it's always 11:15. Who died 11:15? Who died 11:15? They drowned. Somebody died. 11:15. Allergies. Crying. Oh, mucus. Blessing. Crying. Somebody dies. Right, somebody died. So who died? So who died a long time ago? And I forgot to say goodbye to. Man, abuelita, mi abuela, Eva. ¿Y usted, abuela? It's her. It's her. I don't even feel sad. It's her. It's her. Abuelita. No, nunca la olvidé, abuelita. I know she's here. Look, my sentences are disappearing. Ah, wait. Quítame los mocos, pues. Ya dimos el clavo. O todavía no. O no es la agua. No me equivoqué. La agua. Puta. 11:20. Era la abuela. Era la abuela. Abuela, la quiero mucho, abuela. Puta, que lindura esta mierda. Dude, that's crazy. It was my grandma all along. Look, there's a runny nose. Man, this fucking every night at 11, whatever the fuck time it was, I would have all these. No fucking way. That is crazy. Yeah, stop looking at me like that. I think that's crazy. I think that's fucking nuts. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still feel the burgers up in the, but the whole no. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go sleep early. I'm gonna. I can't think straight. This fucking thing has me. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty, pretty much. Anyways, how you doing? Hasta la vista, baby. I'll see you guys later.